Tony Shalhoub in a Broadway musical. It's something this star thought we might never see.
I went kicking and screaming into this.
But Shalhoub could not resist this role as the Colonel in The Band's Visit because, as it pushes his career in this new musical direction, it also draws him back to his own family history.
I grew up in a Lebanese-American family, and I remember, hearing my grandfather. He was also born there, and I just remember hearing him play this music and sing these songs.
With a minor nine.
All of this style of music really resonates with me.
Why can't the English teach their children how to speak?
It's no stretch for British actor Haddon Peyton to handle the perfectly enunciated speaking style of Professor Henry Higgins in My Fair Lady. But singing on stage is new for this man who was a choir boy but never before sang for a living.
How did it happen? Are you a musical theater guy?
I made the kind of intellectual decision to be an actor, not a singer, because I thought there was more of a career in it.
He hopes these songs get heard and this lavish production enjoyed in his country. And if My Fair Lady eventually transfers to London's West End,
do you anticipate taking it back to England?
I would love that. I would love to be as generous to all the Americans in our production that in the way that Broadway's been so generous to me.
Joshua Henry, a Broadway musical veteran, brings his knockout singing voice to the role of Billy Bigelow in Rodgers and Hammerstein's Carousel. He plays a character whose flaws include overconfidence and insecurities that prove fatal.
To be singing and acting so simultaneously, and I know that's the job a lot of the time, but is there any more of it than for Billy Bigelow in Carousel?
It's a lot to chew, but I love roles that require you to go from 0 to 60 and all over the roller coaster. It's quite the role. You dream of roles like this.
It's a typical, incredible.
Ethan Slater plays SpongeBob SquarePants and says every performance is a fast-paced, very merry marathon.
I hadn't really ever played any roles that were this optimistic or happy before. Usually I was playing like more sort of intense, serious things, sort of like a juggernaut. You start, I start by like jumping out of bed in the morning in the show, and I don't stop for 2.5 hours. And that kind of lack of time to think about anything will really get you going.
This quartet of actors reaping the rewards of trying new things, with the Tonys taking notice. Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
Sarah Bareilles and Josh Groban host the Tony Awards live on Sunday, June 10th, right here on CBS 2.